So, my little conscious cool down message. I recently had a video pop up from my last year. You know, Facebook always gives you a year ago, 2 years ago, 8 years ago, what you did on this day or posted on this day. And what came up was one of my speeches. So last year I held 5 women empowerment speaking events, and every month it was a different topic. This month was about body image, and I obviously forgotten the speech, but when I saw the video, I remembered. And my message today was just to recap on my speech that time, which was about just being vulnerable about your journey is a very healing portion, or a way to heal yourself. I think everybody heals differently, but for me, allowing myself to be vulnerable in front of people and showing the darkness within myself that happened in my past allowed me to alleviate that, because I understood that now that's not who I am, and that's who I was. What I spoke about, and I think is a very, not a common theme, but just a theme that pops up, which is a mental illness, and it's about eating disorders. In my 20s, I developed what's called bulimia, which was horrible. I was in college, and I don't know what triggered my mind to think that this habit was okay, but it ended up being where it was a mental illness. I could hear these voices in my head telling me to eat a lot and then let it go. So it was really interesting for me to go through that, because anything out of habit becomes not healthy for you if it's not a good habit, right? This is what I talk about also, is like a lot of times we're biochemically conditioned a certain way, and habits become biochemical. So unfortunately, I had a really, really bad habit, and I was able to break that habit, but it took a lot to deal with those little evil devils in my mind. And everybody goes through their thing. Everybody goes through their journey in different devils. So it's one of those things that everybody will experience something different, but allowing yourself to be vulnerable allows for healing as well. Because sometimes if we internalize that, it's called shame. It's that emotion called shame. And that is a negative vibration, like I talk about all the time. Vibrations either are lower frequency or higher frequency. So allowing us to be vulnerable with one another and letting go of those painful past memories and things like that allow for other people to be vulnerable as well. And if another person is vulnerable, you're allowing healing to happen. So instead of course, masking ourselves like things are perfect, we're able to share that with another. And I think that's when we shift and change ourselves, is when we realize that, you know, everybody goes through something and it's okay, but sharing it allows other people to share it, and then healing process happens. So that's my little 2 cents. I think having those speaking events, I'm super excited to try to do that again once everything happens, because that's very powerful, to go up in front of a group of people and just be able to be truthfully yourself and genuinely vulnerable, to help others as well. So that's my talk. Thank you girls for showing up. Thank you girls for giving it your all. I'm gonna take a little picture of everybody if you guys want. You're like, everybody's sorry. I'm already not even home yet. Get it. Picture time. Go, you girls can see the MFIs. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, cheese. Awesome, girls. I'll see you girls Thursday or Saturday, whenever you guys pop up again. Good job. Way to kill it. Bye.